Okay, this video is in response to a question about the book of Acts, chapter 22, verse 16. And here's the text, and it would read, "And now why are you being about?" This is the idea of he's just being about, and the question's asked why. And now he's commanded, after you stand up, merge yourself, or submerge for those who need that prefix, and wash yourself away from the sins, particular sins, your particular sins, after you call upon for yourself the name of the Lord. One thing that would help before we talk about baptize and wash away is that we have two antecedent actions after you stand up and after you call upon. So just looking at how it sets up real well, it says after you stand up and then after you call upon the name of the Lord for yourself. So whatever a controversy might be, no controversy exists about the order in which this is formatted in the divine construct known as the text, our extant text from that original one that was directly and immediately God breathed. Then it says, merge yourself and wash yourself away from your particular sins. This preposition here, if you ever look it up, which you can easily in a Thayer's lexicon, it chiefly speaks of a distinct separation. So in this case, if we needed a picture, Saul, by doing this, would wash himself away. And it's actually his particular sins, which they're enumerated in the book of Acts, I think 2 different times. He gives an account of his sins, and it's particular. They belong to him. Very particular, specific. It's an article, it's an articular noun, but I just put the letter P in parentheses to show the particularity of it, his particular sins. And this is what's achieved when he does this. And disputes over water and things like that are quite irrelevant when it's arranged. If the baptism with water is what some consider this to be, that of which it speaks, then the achievement is Saul is now separated from all that the blood of Christ had redeemed him from, which is the responsibility and gracious privilege extended to everyone, similar to the Old Testament, very clear doctrine of redemption in Egypt, and then of course baptism afterwards to literally deliver them away from all that the blood had redeemed them. So without saying a lot about the grammar, mainly is that there's antecedent. These actions happen first, and I just make it in a real simple, you can lay it out clearly. I shouldn't have said simple because its format is not simple. It's just very precise, and when you lay it out, then you can really see the importance of it, the significance of it. Well, anyway, that's enough for that question, and hopefully if you rewind this tape enough, or this, whatever they call it nowadays, this video, there's no tape, I guess, my children will laugh at me, but you can look at this and go through that yourself. But that should be sufficient. Enjoy the study.